Welcome to another episode of Palle's Guitar Gear Show. Today, I'm introducing these three Fenders, and I must say, this one was not the first of these three, but this is my main axe today. This is the one I play almost every time I play this because it has a Floyd Rose. It's a Japanese-made Fender Stratocaster. I have done modifications with this one. It has this Fotoflame, very nice. It's not a flame top, it's some kind of photo veneer which under the lacquer, and these models it does this, that it cracks somewhere. This is from 1992, so it's not the newest one. You can see it's made in Japan, not Mexico like these two other ones. And only thing I have to complain about this is the tuners. These are totally cheap, shitty tuners. Not great. But it has the locking nut and it has the Floyd Rose, which is a Floyd Rose 2, if you see it. I don't know if it focuses, but yeah. And first when I got this guitar, I was like, I got it from used, of course. I bought it from a private guy in Järvenpää, and 500 euros was what I paid for this. 500 euros, not much, but it was a big money to me back then. Also, it was not, because I was just get a new job, which paid a really good salary. So I bought that one in the first month, that in the second, and this was the third. But from these three, this is the best. The neck it's not the typical Fender. It has its own thing. It's like a C, but like not. It's a little bit chunkier here, and I don't know. It has its own thing, but action is very good. And I was thinking about it first when I bought this, that I will update this to a Floyd Rose original or maybe a Scalar, because it's just a fucking exact copy of the Scalar bridge, which I have in the Randy Rhoads back there. But yeah, but no, why would I? Because it stays in tune. It has a very sensitive, so in the Jackson it's much more stiffer to use the Floyd. This has it's one of, I would say this is the best Floyd Rose guitar that I have, and I have a few of them. But and yeah, I just love this guitar. I can't say more. And the specs, well, it has I believe it's an older body. I'm not even sure. This could be something like other exotic wood, and also the Fotoflame with this tobacco burst. I love it. It also has like a wine red version, but this is the one for me. And only the pickguard I have put this little wooden, I don't know what you call this, but this I have done. Also the pot knobs I have changed to these nice chromes with the pearl tops, and the pickups also have been changed. It has a Seymour Duncan distortion on the bridge, SL3 in the middle, and the YMG Inge Malmsteen signature in the neck position, which is not so traditional, but it makes this guitar very versatile, because with the bridge I get this full distortion. Wow, very good sounds. But the Inge Malmsteen, even though everybody Inge Malmsteen, he's a shredder and shit, but this is actually a quite low pickup, low output pickup. So it has, I use this much more on the clean sounds and things like that, and with the combination of the SL3 and 5-way switch, which I have replaced, because that was one of the original parts that, like the tuners, was not so good with this one, because it was a cheap plastic one and it just broke, so I have to change it. But I bought here a original Fender 5-way switch. It was like 1990, not 20 euros. And now when I remember, also it has this is not the original locking nut, because the original locking nut was I think it was R3 version, so it was 43 millimeters wide, and the neck in here is only 42, or was it even 41? I don't remember. But and again, not a big thing, but the original locking nut a little bit went over the fretboard, and there wasn't. I didn't like it, so that one been replaced with the little bit wider R1 or R2. I don't even remember which one, but now it's smooth. It's a little. I think it's an R1 because it's now the neck is a little bit wider than the actual locking nut. So, but yeah, that was one modification, and I think, well, the tuners should be changed, but then again, they do their job, and when you screw the locking nut and make your adjustments here, for me this has been like, it stays in tune like forever, and I beat the shit out of this guitar. So, well, this is the one I said, even though maybe looking wise it's not my favorite, but and even the neck is not my favorite, but it just fucking plays so great, so that I don't know what to say. 99% of the time, at least at this point, when I want to play guitar and I'm in here downstairs, this is the one. And also all the recordings and then especially when I play with amps and effects and shit, this is the one, because it just has the feel of it. And also, one little point I have to make. This is the second one guitar that I tried these flat wound strings, and because in the bass I've always liked the flat wounds, not the regular. The regulars are just too hard, but in guitar, regulars have been just fine. But I have to say, it's a little bit darker sound, but well, yeah. They have their own thing, and in this guitar, they fucking nail it. But in the regular strings too, no compromise. But yeah, let's move on, because otherwise we're gonna do a long video. Okay, let's go to the first one of that I bought. It was this 70s Stratocaster white. It had the white pickguard, Fender pickups, 3 single coils. Maple neck with 70s radius 7.25, which first I like it because it was also very easy to, but then it started to bother me, because I have 9.5 or 12 or even 14. That's more like me. So yeah, it bothers me so much that I got a good deal back then. And one thing, because it has this 70s 3-bolt neck joint with the micro tilt. So it was a little bit harder to get new neck for this, because I wanted to still be a Fender neck, genuine, not a Mighty Might, not a license, not anything like that. So it took a while, but then I got this. And I believe this was from Germany. It was not from Tommy, but it was from Germany. Very good deal about this 70s Fender Telecaster Deluxe neck, which is 12-inch radius, 12-inch radius, and also it's maple, and it has the big headstock, because that was one. I didn't want to change the appearance of the guitar too much, because the original had the 70s headstock too. So only thing that's different from the original neck is that this is 12-inch radius, and there goes Telecaster Deluxe and not Stratocaster. But also like the original neck, it has the bullet thrust rod thing and things like that. So yeah, in the neck wise, I was happy. Then there was another thing with the bridge. With the original neck, the saddles were almost as low as they can get, and it was playable and very good, but there was no going down. So when I got this new neck, it just couldn't do it. So I have to give this to Lottonen Guitars, who made custom guitars and also repairs in Herttoniemi, Finland, Helsinki. And he made this little shim there to adjust the neck angle to the new neck. So now we have the saddles all right line again there. And yeah, I was happy. And also this has, the original pickguard was the plain white, black. And you maybe have noticed that I don't like white pickguards at all. So there was, first there was a white paraloid pickguard, and that was here like many years until I recently changed it to graphic pickguard, which I get fucking cheap because these ones, the original selling price was like 50 euros, but this one was on an out sale, and this one was 5 euros, so I just got to have it. So now I got this my babe guitar, and also the pot knobs have been changed and a little relic in there, also with the, what the hell cabinet this is. It has also this little relicking shit going on there. And the pickers have been changed from the original 3 Fender single coils, because the first thing that bothered me with this guitar was that the bridge pickup, the original Fender vintage, it was just too weak. These two positions were much louder, and even if I put the single coil right out next to this, it was still weak and a little bit lower output than the next one. So that one was the first that I changed, and I changed it to very traditional Zimmer Duncan hot rails. So now I got the power and punch in the bridge position. And to be honest, these two pickups, the original Fenders, they were good pickups, and I have them recycled in other guitars, and they do their thing. There was like nothing wrong with them, but I want to just get the balance set with them, because now the hot rails started to take over like a little bit too much. So there's the basic SL3 reverse wound on the middle position, and SL1 with stacked pole peels on the neck position, and it gives me a wide variety of sounds. And yeah, so this took a little bit much more love to make it right, and also the body is not alder, it's swamp ash, so that's another spec that divide, because all of these, that has an alder body, that has some now I remember, it's poplar body, the Japanese, and this is the swamp ash, and this is also the by far the heaviest of them all. And in the back we have also this little nice graphic. It's only a sticker, but there it is. And actually there's the white paraloid. That was the first replacement. That was the pickguard too, but now I would say this is final, because this is what it is. And yeah, vintage style tuners too, but these are the genuine Fenders, so no complaining about they work great. And yeah, $500 I was what I paid for this in the original, and also it took like a $100 when I did all the adjustments at Lotton, and then maybe a couple $100 to the pickups, and so crazy money, but well, man's gotta do what man's gotta do, and that was what it takes to this one to be a keeper, and now it is. So, to the last one, which is this. And well, I call this, today I call it my skull guitar, but back in the days I called this my homo guitar, because it also had the white plain pickguard, and well, this was not the first. It had this, well, it's over there, I can show it to you. It had this bluish pearloid pickguard, which is now in this guitar here, and with this kind of lightish blue, it just looked gay. So that's why I call this my gay guitar. And also with this chrome pickup, it was disco. It was gay. But yeah, it's a Roadhouse Fender Mexican Stratocaster from 90s, basic Fender. This has the 9.5 inch radius neck saw and plain C. This is like home. I love it. One thing I must say also with the white Fender, I have sanded a little bit the lacquer on the neck so it's smoother. This one I haven't done it. This is clear lacquer and it feels already much stickier than all those nice matte necks what I have. But yeah, so these are that had the homo pickguard too. But well, in the same deal I got this skull one. Before that I have already put this sticker here, and well, these just match, so it was like destiny. And also I have this very nice skull strap, which is from another guitar, but like I say, the pieces fell together with this one. And also we have this kind of devilish skull man sticker there. And a little bit reminding of the gay times, we have the original replaced, not original, but the originally replaced Tremolo Cavalry cover there. But yeah, I have to say this is maybe, well, one of my favorite guitars, I have to say, because instantly, I haven't played this now like maybe 6 months, no, well, not 6 months, 4 months. It's just been trying on the wall, but yeah, maybe a little bit out of tune, but not badly yet. Yeah, I just fucking love it. This one has the underbody, and this one, yeah, in the electronics there's a little bit going on there, because this is the only Stratocaster, and I have these a few of them, which has all 3 single coils, and these are not Texas Specials, yeah, not Tex-Mex, Texas Special pickups, which are, somebody say, the holy grail of Stevie Ray Vaughan, but well, maybe it's not. But the tone pot is actually not a tone, but it has this 6-way pot, and which controls some kind of electronic power amp or something circuitry, which this has, because it needs a 9-volt battery, and when you have this. This has a Fender S1 switch, so when you have this one, I remember was it pushed or pulled, either way. The other position, it works just like a regular with the Tex-Mex and all the security off. But when you push it, it activates the active circuit, and then you have 6 preset voicings which you can switch with this, and it has a very wide variety of sounds, and you can actually get like a humbucker kind of sounds on this one too. So that's one of the reasons I haven't fucked with the electronics at all, and because this guitar works, and I have to say, if I remember correctly, of course I remember correctly. When I remember correctly, the Runaway song of Palle solo Runaway, the solo has been played with this guitar. The riff and all the else. Then that was from Jackson Kelly Kelly KA3 Airy Swish Whirl with Floyd Rose. I played with that, and I remember Ykä played Pasi's, Pastoris Les Paul, some vintage. Was it the yellow? Was it the brown? I think it was the brown one. But yeah, now I got sideways. But yeah. These are my 3 Fenders, 2 Mexicans, 1 Japanese, none American. Why? Well, I don't know. No need. I'm happy with these, and these do what I need them to be done. And let's face it, I have enough guitars, as I say. Are these better than my Squiers? Well, yes and no. There are things they feel like, I don't know. It's hard to say, because I love Squares. I have fucking bunch of them, and I just love them. And I played a lot of them, maybe even more than these, because but yeah, would I sell these? No, never. But yeah, on and on. That was it. Palle's Guitar and Gear Show, the Fender special. Now we take this nice little family picture. See ya.